if the link is the same. I'm just gonna do that. I'm back. You know, when you're back in here. There we go. Let me know when you guys are ready to get back into the Euros. In a minute, I'll give you guys like 10 more seconds, 15 more seconds to make sure everybody's in this. And dang it, you guys, sorry I had to end the last one. I got some stomach problems, so I just had to go fix that. And now I'm back, and just make sure, hopefully we can get as much likes as we done the last one. Nick, you back? Nick, you back in this? Ready? Let me know. Nick, my friend, where are you? Dang, we really do got a lot on today. Nick, you back? Oop, wrong thing. Celebrate the times. Come on. Let's get into it now, you guys. So today at 12 o'clock, we got North Macedonia going up against Netherlands. This is the big game for Netherlands and North Macedonia. This is a big game in general. This is a huge game, though. North Macedonia, I don't think, can move on no matter what. Sadly, I think they can't. Really sadly. But we have a game with Austria and Ukraine. Whoever wins this moves on. They're both literally tied 0-0. Or they're both literally tied 3-3. No 0-0 for point differential. Gold, like, literally, it is so... These two are so evenly matched. And I can't wait to see who wins this. Because whoever wins that is the one. Or if they tie, I don't know how that works. I don't know if they tie, what happens. So that is something that I cannot wait to see. And I cannot wait to watch this game. Because it's going to be an amazing game. Also, let me just make myself a little bit bigger. I'm like a puny midget in the corner. Now we got Finland going up against Belgium. Great game. This is a huge game too because Finland wants to at least tie Belgium or hold Belgium, but it's gonna be hard. Russia's going up against Denmark. Like this whole match day today, it's a huge thing for the standings, and I cannot wait. Okay. 1 minute. Let's go to Group A. Bet. Okay. Let's get into it. We got Italy, Wales, Switzerland, and Turkey. We did talk about these matchups in this group matchup last live. Sorry about ending that live. Had to go take care of some business. We're good now, hopefully. But with this group, all games are played. They played their 3 matches. In last place, we got Turkey. Literally, Turkey was just happy they got 1 goal in the last game. They didn't get shut out. They scored at least 1 goal. Their goal differential was one goal for them. They scored 1 goal. Like, thank God they scored 1 goal. And they gave up 8. Wow. -7 goals differential. 0 points. Switzerland. They had it. They could have did it. But they couldn't get 2 more goals. They needed 2 more goals. Or they needed to beat Switzerland 4-0, or they need Italy to beat them 2-0. They'd beat them 3-0 to at least be tied. But it wasn't enough for Switzerland to move up. And you guys, that means that you guys picked for Group A was Switzerland and Italy. Switzerland didn't do it. Wales got this. Wales came in second, so that means I get it. I got the first one. Got the first group. And this is a scary thing, you guys. Goals for Italy, 7-0. 7-0. You guys, 7 goals Italy scored. They didn't allow 1 goal. Why do I have a pen? 1 goal they didn't allow. And this division wasn't that easy. Literally, you guys, 13th world ranked Switzerland. Wales, 17th. Turkey, 29th. You guys, Turkey's 29th, and they got destroyed in this division. Think about Finland. Think about Russia. Think about Austria. Think about Netherlands. Think about all the Ukraine, Czech, Scotland, Slovakia, Poland, Hungary. How is Hungary ranked below Turkey? Turkey only got a goal. Literally, they scored 1 goal, and it was in the last game. I don't know how that works, but it works, you guys. It works, I guess. I don't even know where to put this. We're going to put this right there. So many things. And now we go to our Group B. And I believe that these guys are playing today. Yes, they are. So let's go through the scenarios of what can happen. Denmark is... So who is playing... Okay. So Denmark is playing Russia, you guys. So Denmark's playing Russia. Denmark needs to beat Russia by 2 goals. 2-0. Finland needs to tie Belgium to get above Russia, or Russia needs to lose 1 goal to Denmark. I think that would push Finland above. I don't know why Russia's above Finland right now. I'm very confused on that. I don't know why. But Belgium has already clinched. So, are they going to try to make a point with Finland today? Or are they going to sit back and just be like, okay, we already qualified? Or are they going to come out and prove a point? They're going to prove a point, I think. I think they're going to try to prove a point. I think that would be the smartest move for them. But will it happen? Finland can hold their own. But Finland needs, and this is a game that Finland needs to. This is Finland's first time ever being in this. And will the Eagle Owls make it past the group stage, or will I have to write in the book group stage? That's the farthest they've made it. I don't want to write it. I want Finland to move on. I got my prediction for this division was Belgium and Denmark, you guys. Belgium and Denmark. So I got the Belgium part right, you guys. Well, Denmark, it looks pretty much like they're out. Unless they beat Denmark, or unless they beat Russia 3-0, 2-0 to get up and Finland loses to Belgium, Denmark couldn't slide up if they beat Russia. So Denmark still has a chance, you guys. Finland still has a chance. Russia still has a chance. This literally division is so tightly knitted for the second spot. You guys picked Finland and Russia. One of those teams is going to make it. One of them isn't. Literally right now, this is a great, literally these two right here. Honestly, I feel like they're all so tightly knitted. These are great standings. Even yesterday's game, I thought it was going to be nothing. They didn't really matter. But then as I started looking, I'm like, oh, this means a lot more. That they get this many goals. They get this many. Literally, these two games are. And it's going to be amazing to watch, honestly. I cannot wait. Now we go to Group C. And this is a huge, huge thing. North Macedonia is out. Sadly. You guys picked North Macedonia for one of yours. Sadly, they have to say they're out. Because you guys see it. Ukraine and Austria, they tie. It's a point, so that's 4. If, say, North Macedonia beats Netherlands, okay, that's 3 points. If Ukraine and Austria tie, it's 4 right there. So, it's between Ukraine and Austria. I picked Netherlands as my first team. I was right. We both picked Ukraine, you guys. We both got Ukraine. Will Ukraine beat Austria to move on? I believe, only reason why Ukraine's above Austria right now is because they've scored 4 goals. That's the only difference, I believe. That is it. So say if Austria makes it, what is Austria? Let me see. Ukraine and Austria right now, you guys. Listen to this. This is awesome. Ukraine and Austria, the farthest they've ever made it in this is the group stage. They've never advanced past the group stage. So one of these two teams today will be making history and moving past moving past the group stage. That is an awesome thing to think about. That's awesome. So Ukraine, the blue and yellow, going up against the boys or our boys. One of those will move on past the group stage, and it'll be their first time moving on past the group stage. And let's go Ukraine, you guys. What do you guys think so far about the groups, and what do you think about what can happen? And these games are on at 3, or game on at 12. So that North Macedonia one really don't matter, you guys, that much. It'd be cool to see North Macedonia at least get a win. But I gotta put a group stage for North Macedonia now. Sadly. What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking right now about this? What do you guys think? What's your reaction to these groups so far? It is just beginning. We still got Group D, Group E, and F to talk about. So think about how crazy this is right now. But these two groups, Group B and Group C, will be decided today. scary. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about? What do you guys think about Ukraine and Austria, their first one? Hey, I got guesses wrong too. Only reason why I like the ones I just went with. Honestly, I chose one of them. I'm gonna tell you guys what I did. So what I did was I was looking at the size of the country. I'm like, okay, Italy. I went with Italy because you guys did win Italy too, but I went with Belgium, you guys, because I remember seeing and hearing about Belgium, and I know the Belgium always had a good team. That's why I picked Belgium, you guys. Picked Denmark. Don't know why. I just picked Denmark. Pick Netherlands because Netherlands wasn't. I just know that Netherlands always has a decent team. Like I told you guys that. Like I just picked by remembering. Like you guys are not like the first 3 groups was the hardest group to decide. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The rest of the groups, you guys did really well so far. Do you guys? I can't wait to watch that Ukraine game though. That Ukraine-Austria game is gonna be awesome. Let's see what's going on with Group D, you guys. You guys predicted England and Croatia, or I picked England and Croatia. You guys picked England and Czech. Let's see. Anybody clinched yet? Nope. Nobody's clinched yet, you guys. Nobody has clinched. Wow. That is something to think about, you guys. Nobody has clinched in this division. Let me go to match day tomorrow so you guys see who the matchups are. Okay. Let me pause that. Okay. So we have Croatia and Scotland. Czech and England. So, Czech and England tie. Czech and England, if Czech and England tie, there you go. They both move on. And you guys get both right. Croatia beats Scotland 2-0. England loses 1-0. Croatia goes above England and Croatia moves on. And we'll get a Czech and Croatia, and neither of us picked that, but we both picked one of them. This division, you could see England out, you guys. England could be out. Imagine if Scotland moves on. Think about this, you guys. So, Croatia and England. Croatia is 14th ranked. World ranked. England is 4th. Imagine Czech Republic and Scotland both move on. The 40th ranked world ranked team Czech and the 44th ranked team Scotland in the world both move on to the knockout stage. Nobody would ever predicted that. Wow. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that 40 plus 40 teams like ranked in the 40s moving on and knocking off 2 top 15 teams? Scotland needs to score 2 goals though. No matter what, Scotland needs to score 2 goals, preferably 3 against Croatia. Croatia is only allowed 2. Scotland, they need to get a goal. They have not scored a goal yet. Scotland, you need to score 2 to at least become even. Czech needs to score 2. Czech needs to beat England 2-0. Scotland needs to beat Croatia 2-0. Do you think Scotland? Who do you guys have moving on? Like, looking at this now, and who do you guys want? Yes, I know you got England and Czech. You guys picked England and Czech, but do you guys still want those 2 things to happen, or would you like to see Scotland move up, or would you like to see Croatia knock off England? Would you like to see that? Would that be cool to see, or do you just want your pick to be right? Nick, come on, tell me. Talk to me, Nick. Come on. What do you want? Do you want Scotland? Really? You think Croatia will be more? Why do you think? Why are you more interested in Croatia though? What is it like? I mean, I don't mind Croatia. Like, they are an interesting team. And it would spite England. So would you rather see England? Okay, who would you rather see with Croatia with, England or Czech? Who would you rather go see? Czech and Croatia, England and Croatia. Move on, pull through. I mean, I want to see Czech and Croatia, if anything, because think about that. England lost in the World Cup to go to the World Cup finals. They lost to Croatia. Now they're going to get knocked out by Croatia. That is, England would hate Croatia in a way. I mean, honestly, like you guys already know, Scotland is the one I want because I think that would be an awesome thing. Scotland and Czech moving on. 2 40-plus teams that are ranked out of the top 40, basically, moving on. That's awesome. Like, this is like my first time actually fully watching the Euros. So I don't really know if that maybe this is the first time that's happened. But like the best that Czech and Croatia, so Scotland, the best Scotland has done. Sorry if I'm really close to the mic. I'm just looking at the paperwork. So Scotland's best they've done is be fifth. Croatia's best they've done is quarterfinals. England came in third place. So England in their 10th appearance, it's their 10th appearance, and they've never won it. Think about that. England has never won the Euro Cup. And I feel like England is the most, like, disappointing. More, like, they're starting to become, yes, they can qualify and all that. Something that America can't do. America can't qualify for anything. But in a way, why would you want to qualify and get all your hopes up and be arguably one of the favorites every time to win it and then get your heart broken? I'd rather be like America and just suck. Know you suck. And be like, when you win a game, you're like, oh my God, like what Scotland did. Like, they tied England. They were like, oh my God, I just tied England. I'd rather be like that than make it and keep getting all this stuff and keep getting my heart broken. Like, that's what I'd rather. Like, England, it's kind of turning into disappointment. If you don't make it past the group stage, there's a problem. This group is an easy winnable group. You have literally Czech and Scotland, 2 teams. Scotland 44th world rank, Czech 40th world rank, Croatia 14th. Imagine England now in that Portugal. So take Hungary out and switch Hungary with England. I personally think Hungary would run this division because of the performance they're putting against these teams that they're playing against. Hungary, they would dominate this division, I think. I mean, wow. This is actually really, like, embarrassing for England at this point. England, you have to beat Czech. But if that doesn't happen, if you see England go down, then I will be in awe. But, wow. You guys, got any last thoughts about that group, or are you ready to go to Group E? Okay, I'm going to say you guys want to move to Group E. Okay. So Group E, we have another group that has not been decided. It's going down to day 3. Literally, the points go 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. What a group. Group E, I have Spain and Poland. the two teams in last place. You guys have Poland and Sweden. You guys got Sweden good so far, which was one of the ones that I had to think about because I didn't know if I wanted to do Poland or Sweden. And remember, you guys, we did that coin flip. Right now, Sweden, let's see, when do they play? Wednesday? Yeah, these guys play Wednesday. So this is the final day. This Wednesday coming up is the last time, or is the last group day. And we got Slovakia playing Spain. So, Slovakia and Spain are point differential is 3-2. So, now let's get into the math in this real quick. Like, the part that we have to pay attention to. So, the goal differential is 0-0. Spain has drawn both of their games. So, that means they're in third because they haven't gotten a win. Slovakia got a win. Slovakia will play against Spain. Slovakia looks pretty good. Will Slovakia be a team that makes it out? Slovakia is the 36th ranked team in the world. I mean, the best they've done is make it to the knockout round, which is round of 16. Will they make it again? Will the Falcons of Slovakia make it again? Will they take down the Red Fury of Spain? Will they take down the Eagles of Poland? They may. They may move on. I mean, that would be awesome if Slovakia can win. Like, yes, I want Poland and Poland and Spain. And that can happen because Poland's playing Sweden. So say Poland beats Sweden Poland beats Sweden 2-9. Because goal differential, as you guys can see, it is literally one goal differential, and it's 2 goal differential. So say Poland knocks off Sweden by 2, and say Spain beats Slovakia just 1-0. Then you got all out, full blown. I mean, oh my gosh, you guys, you know what can happen? Wait, no, it can't happen. Okay. Here's a scenario. Nick, I need you to answer this one for me real quick. So say Poland beats Sweden by 1-0. Goal differential goes back to 0-0 for them. Say Slovakia and Spain tie. The goal differential is all 0. The points, though, Spain would have 3, so Spain would be eliminated. Slovakia would have 4. Poland beats Sweden by 1 goal. That makes it 4 goals, or makes it 4 points, because it's 3 points for a victory for Poland. So you have Sweden, Slovakia, and Poland with 3 or 4 points. And the goal differential is 0. What do they do? Sweden, what do they do with that? I know you probably have no clue. But what do you, I don't know. I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I really don't know. I have no clue. I mean, I think Sweden wouldn't make it, but Sweden, I think they beat Slovakia. So, This is confusing, you guys. See, this is why I'm telling you, this is amazing, because there's so many scenarios that we can say. Like what I just did. That's a big scenario. The fun thing is, and the amazing part is, that we have no clue what can happen, what will happen. And that's the amazing part about this Euro Cup, because you have teams like, literally, Scotland, Czech, teams that aren't even in the top 25, or in the top 30, or even in the top 40. Well, technically 40, because Czech is 40th. Ranked in the world, can be moving on to play, and then literally, it's amazing to watch. And now, I'm going to go to Group F, the hardest division, the last division, and talk about this real quick. You guys, we got Hungary versus Germany. One of these powers, France, Germany, Portugal, is going to be out. Will we see? Ooh. Hungary needs to score 3 against Germany. I did not know that. That's huge. That is a huge thing right there. Well, technically, no. If France can beat Portugal and Hungary beats Germany, even if it's 1-0, you guys. 3 points for Hungary, which will give them 4. Portugal loses and Germany loses. Hungary moves on. Point differential don't matter because they're not tied with points, you guys. If Hungary beats Germany, you guys, Hungary moves on if France can beat Portugal. It matters if France can beat Portugal. If France can't beat Portugal in this, and then that's it. Hungary can move on, you guys. Hungary can knock off 2 big powers. Can knock off Germany, which is the number 12 team. Portugal is the 5th world ranked team. The number 37 team in the world can move on in a group with the number 2 team ranked, number 2, 12th, and 5th ranked team in the world. Will Hungary do it? Will I have to go get a Hungary flag or a jersey or a shirt or something? What? Wow. That's crazy, you guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys tell me? Talk to me. I need you guys talking to me right now. Reaction to that, because I didn't realize that until I actually did the math in my head. I can't believe that right now, you guys. Wow. Hungary can move. Okay. So, we'll see what happens. We'll have to see what happens. You guys have any reaction to that? Let me know in the chat, because I'm going to be moving on to NBA or NHL first. Get NHL out of the way first. Guys got any reaction to that? Nick, anything? Anybody else got anything? Oh, let me see something real quick. One minute. Okay, now let's see real quick. Let's see something real quick. You guys say anything in the chat? Okay, no, you didn't. Also, hit that like button if you haven't hit that like button yet, you guys. Again, please, if you can. Alright. So, you guys ready for this? Let's get into some. I can't speak. Okay, so that is the standings for Euro. Let's get into NHL really, really quickly. Let's get into this quickly. Okay, so let's go to Friday. Friday, June 18th. Let's get it going for Royal Rumble. Okay, so we got the Golden Knights going up against the Montreal Canadiens on Friday, June 18th. And This game, going into it, the Golden Knights were up 1-0 in the series. This is the series to go to the Stanley Cup. We're in the semifinals for NHL. Will the Golden Knights move on and play against the Islanders or the Lightning, or will it be the Canadiens? Who will it be? Well, in this game, the Canadiens tie the series back up 1-1. Wow. Wait, no. I'm confused. Hold up. Give me a minute. Nope, I'm sorry. The Montreal Canadiens. This is Wednesday. Okay, 1 minute. I'm sorry. I got confused. So, the Canadiens take the series lead 2-1 against the Golden Knights. Wow. What a thing right there. Friday. Then we go to Saturday. We have the Islanders tying the series up against the Lightning 2-2 Saturday with a 3-2 victory and an amazing scramble save from the Islanders in the last minute. And then we go to last night. We have an OT game again. We have the Golden Knights this time beating the Canadiens to tie the series 2-2. What a series. What a series for both of these. So excited for these series. It's amazing to watch. Okay, let's get this talk quickly, you guys, okay? So, we go to Friday. The 76ers force a Game 7. So, the 76ers beat the Hawks. Beat the Hawks to force a Game 7. Great game. I won't get to the stat lines there. Let's go to Game 7. Let's go to the Game 7. Or no, not a Game 7. It's Game 6. The Clippers move on. They beat them pretty well. It wasn't even Kawhi, PG. It was this man named Terrence Mann. No pun intended. 39 points for him. Then we go to Saturday. We got our Game 7 right here. First Game 7, you guys. And today, right after this, I'm ending the stream, you guys. I know it's Monday, but got a good stomachache going on right now. And after this, I'm going to end it. We'll talk about baseball tomorrow. We'll talk about all the stuff. We'll get up. Tomorrow's show will be much better. Just today's got a lot of stomach pain. I apologize. So that's why you see me grimacing here and there. But yeah, we'll get done with this right quick. Let's talk about these next two games, and then we'll get into it. So we got the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Brooklyn Nets in Game 7, and we got a great game. This is a great series, you guys. This is a great series. It went to overtime. It was an amazing game. If it wasn't for KD's shoe size, KD would be moving on past this. Would be moving on to the finals, but he's got a shoe size too big. And 1 minute. Okay. Sorry. So you got PJ Tucker. He don't gotta score. He does not have to score. He does not gotta do anything. He is helping a lot. Yes, KD is scoring a good amount of points. Yes, this and that. But I got it. 1 minute. forgot. I'm sorry. We got PJ Tucker. He don't got, yes, KD is scoring all these points, but that at the end of the day, it's okay because they got these guys. The Bucks are playing like a team. They are playing like a team, and it is amazing to watch. We got PJ Tucker with 11 points, 2 blocks, 3 steals, 5 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. Back to what I always say, offensive rebounds. You need those offensive rebounds. And he had 6 fouls though, so he made himself foul. He fouled out, yes he did. But at the end of the day, it's a great thing though, because that means he played, he balled out, he forced KD to do a lot of things that KD didn't want to do. That's an amazing thing, honestly, if you think about this. I'm pumped for that. 1 minute. There you go. I'm pumped for PJ Tucker. I'm pumped for the Bucks. The Bucks did beat them in Game 7, as you guys see. Then we have Giannis, 40 points, 1 block, 5 assists, 13 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds. Great game for Giannis. Giannis wheeled his team. 15 for 24 for shooting, 2 for 6 for 3-pointers, 8 for 14. Great game for him. This is an amazing game. What a game for him. I cannot explain what a game for Giannis. Great game for his confidence too, honestly. Then we got Chris Middleton, 23 points. He played 52 minutes, you guys. 52 minutes. 9 for 26 for field goals, though. That is kind of trash. 2 for 7. Ooh, I kind of feel better. I'm kind of feeling better, you guys. Woo. Wow. Actually, I think my excitement is helping. We got Chris Middleton. He balled out. 23 points, 5 steals. 5 steals. 5 steals, you guys. 5 steals. Wow. 6 assists, 10 rebounds, 6 defensive, 4 offensive. Wow. What a game for Chris Middleton. He balled out. He did what he had to do. 6 assists, 5 steals, you guys. 5 steals. 5 steals. I'm not lying to you guys. I think me talking is helping me because I'm feeling better. So we may be doing a little bit more. We may be doing MOB after this. So I'm kind of feeling better. Let's get into it. Let's go. We got Chris Middleton, 10 rebounds though. 5 steals, you guys. 5 steals. 5 steals. That is a huge thing right there. Wow. I cannot believe that's what happened. He really did that. I mean, wow. 23 points, 5 steals, 1 block, or 0 blocks though. 2 fouls. Only 2 fouls too. Wow. Then we got Brook Lopez, 19 points, 4 blocks. 4 blocks. Think about that. We have PJ Tucker with 2 blocks. Giannis with 1 block. Now we got Brook Lopez with 4. That is 7 blocks. I can't do math. 7 blocks right there. That is huge. The Bucks only had 7 blocks. But 4 from your big man? Okay, yeah, he got 8 rebounds. Not the best for a big man. 5 offensive, though. Led the team in offensive rebounds. That's what you need from your big man. 4 blocks, too. So he made up 5 offensive rebounds, 4 blocks, 8 total rebounds, and 19 points. I don't know what that was, but that was a big truck, I think. But that's a huge thing for your big man to do. Honestly, that is awesome for a big man. 4 blocks. I can't get over that. And a steal, too. Wow. Then we go to Holiday. Is this Drew or Justin? Drew Holiday. 13 points. And if you're wondering why I always say Drew or Justin, I do forget because there are 2 brothers. One's Justin and one's Drew. And that one's Drew. They have Drew Holiday. 13 points. 14 points. 8 assists. 7 rebounds. Wow. 7 rebounds from your point guard. He didn't do good from shooting. Him and Middleton didn't do the best. Not 5 for 23, 9 for 26. Not the best. 2 for 7 for 3-pointers, 2 for 9 for 3-pointers. Not the best. But they made the shots when they counted. They put up good numbers. They made up in different areas. 8 assists right there. Middleton had 5 steals. Huge thing right there. Cunnington, 23 minutes. 4 rebounds. 9 points. If you guys don't know who Cunnington is, I forgot about him. He could have went and played in Major League. He could have played Major League Baseball. He chose to go play basketball. Alright. Now we got the Nets. We have the Nets. Disappointing year. Very disappointing. You put all that money into that team for nothing. Kevin Durant with 48 points. 1 block, 1 steal, 6 assists, 9 rebounds. Great game. A great game from him. Huge game for him. But if he had a smaller shoe size, one smaller shoe size, he would have been in the conference East Conference Finals to move to the championship. But it wasn't meant to be. But he still balled out. He almost had 50 points. 48 points for him. Great. But the thing is, too, if you guys look at the turnovers right here. So this right here, this whole line right here for the starters. So see all those? So they all had at least one. Come up here. 1, 2. There's 2 with 0. And then there's 1 with just 1. It's a big difference right there, you guys. That's something that is huge. People do underestimate turnovers. And I always tell you guys, turnovers. If you like I just showed you, see that? It's like just look at that again. See all those? Everyone had a turnover on that team for the starters. Then you come up here. Big difference right there. We got hold on, let me see something real quick. Am I in the way? No, I'm not. Okay. We got Blake Griffin. 17 points. 3 assists. 11 rebounds. Pretty good day for him. He did pretty good for field goals. 7 for 12. 3 for 6 for 3-pointers. That's actually a pretty good game for Blake. He did what he had to do. Blake did what he had to do. Then we got Joe Harris. Joe Harris. Paid you a lot of money. You failed badly last night. That was embarrassing, honestly. It was very embarrassing for you. I mean, wow. And is DeAndre Jordan injured? Like, what's going on with that? But Joe Harris, you had so many opportunities to win. You had so many opportunities, Joe. But I understand. Sometimes it's not your game. We got a Bruce Brown. 14 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 2 assists, 6 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. I don't know who this dude is, but he balled out. I don't know who this man is, but he balled out last night. Or Saturday night. 4 offensive rebounds. 4 offensive rebounds right there. That's amazing for him. But the thing is, too, did the Nets play all they had? Because if you look at this, they only played 3 players on the bench. One of them, he got into the game. But look, nothing. 20 minutes from your bench. 20 minutes, that's it. Combined. So that's 13 minutes for him, 7 minutes for him. Nets, you cannot do that. You have to have your bench used a little bit more than just 3 guys. Your starters, there's a reason why you guys kind of died out. Rest them. Get them a couple minutes. Get them like 3-minute break. You have stars on there. There's times where it wouldn't hurt if you sat James Harden for a minute. Just 1 minute. Put him back in the game. You didn't do that. It proves right here. 53 minutes. It didn't prove. It's embarrassing. Yes, it's game 7. Look at they played 3. Yes, they played 3. Just kidding. I'm gonna shut my mouth. I just proved myself wrong. Now we go to James Harden. 22 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 9 assists, 9 rebounds. Great game for him. He was 1 assist and 1 rebound off from becoming a triple-doubler. But he had 4 turnovers. Look at the turnovers. So let's go to this now. So the Bucks shot 43% for field goals. They shot 41% for threes, 66.7% for free throws. I can't speak. And then we go to the Nets. 46% for field goals, 30% for three-pointers. So 11% difference for that. And honestly, the Nets, they shot good for foul shots compared to the Bucks. They shot better free throws than the Bucks. And that literally is in a game 7. That does sometimes does prove the outcome. But last night it didn't. You know what really kind of did prove the outcome? 1 minute, I'm trying to get 18 offensive rebounds for the Bucks, 11 for the Nets, 7 offensive rebounds. That's okay. If we're going by all those, say 7 of those were all 2-pointers. That's 14 points. Okay, they're not gonna make every single one back of those. Okay, so you lost by 4 points, Nets. Okay, so say there was 7, so that's 7. So say they only scored on 3 of them. That's 6 points. They still won because of those offensive rebounds. That 7 offensive rebounds difference is what won them the game. Yes, what also won them the game is KD's shoe size, but that's a big difference because yes, it was close for rebounds in general, 48-46, 2 rebound difference for but that's called defensive difference. Difference really comes down to the offensive boards. That's what really matters. 18-11, that's huge. Then we go to assists, 23 assists for the Nets, 20 for the Bucks. Okay, 9 steals for the Bucks. Oh my God, this thing is not. 4 steals for the Nets. Another big thing. That's 5 steals difference. 5 steals. So that's 10 points. If they make everyone off of that. So that's a lot. It's a lot right there, you guys. So that's 10 and then 14. So that's 24 points right there. Yes, they didn't make everything. I know that. So don't come at me and say, "Oh, you didn't." Yes, I know that. That's a big 24 points. They didn't score every single one. But that's a huge thing right there. 24 points. And I'm saying that's all 2-pointers. There could have been a 3-pointer in there. A couple 3-pointers. So let's go like this. It's 25 plus if they make every shot. Which I know they didn't. I know they didn't make every one. So it's probably, say, 15 points. They probably scored 10, 15 points off them. You take those 10, 15 points off, the Nets win. Nets win pretty easily. But that's a big thing right there. Then you go, let's see, blocks. 3 blocks for the Nets. 7 blocks for the Bucks. 7 blocks to 3. That's 4 block difference. That's 8 points that the Bucks stopped. Say, who knows, maybe they... Okay, so let's go like this. Okay, so say they got the ball back and they scored 2. Like, they blocked it, and then they got the ball back, the Nets. Okay, so that's 4 points right there. They left 4 points on the board, and they lost by 4 points. Just saying. Now let's go to turnovers. 7 turnovers for the Bucks. 13 for the Nets. It's a 6 turnover difference. Let me go back. That's 12 points. If they make that's 12 points they can make off of 2-pointers for if they make every shot. That's 6 So that's 2. Like, the Nets, I don't know. I think the Nets were just a disappointment. I think they just disappointed a lot of people. And there was a right to be disappointed because that was a disappointment yesterday. And now let's go to the Clippers going up against the Suns in the first game of the Western Conference Finals. Let's see how the game 1 turned out. We got the Clippers and the Phoenix Suns in the end of the first quarter tied 21-21. Then we go to the end of the second half going into halftime. The Suns are up 3 points. And then going in at the end of the third, this game is back to being tied. But then in the fourth, the Suns go on this run in the last 10 minutes. That is scary. They beat the Clippers 120-114 to take game 1 of the series. I'm not going to tell you that this series is going to be 5 games, 6 games. Why is that on? What is going on with that? That's not supposed to do that. That's weird. But we go to the Suns. I'm not going to tell you that the Suns are going to win in 5 games or 6 games. I cannot tell you that because of the Clippers. The Clippers are a team that this whole year, they have gone down 0-2 every single series and then come back to win. And in the game 7. Yes, that gets different. Yes, they don't have Kawhi. But they beat the number 1 team without Kawhi. The Suns didn't have CP3, which is a big piece. Yes, they have Devin Booker still. But still, CP3 is a huge thing right there. The Clippers, you cannot go down 2-0 against the Suns. You cannot do that. You won't come back from it. Yes, there's no counting you guys out. I don't like counting you guys out because of what you've done. But you can't. Ask the Lakers about the Suns trying to come back from them. You're not going to be able to do it. You got to win game 2 no matter what. You have to. You have to, Clippers. If you don't, then I think the Suns have this in 5. Maybe it could be a sweep, maybe. Clippers, you have to. Now let's go to see the point spread. Okay. We go to Batum. 5 points, 1 block, 3 assists, 10 rebounds. Honestly, great game. Not the best for scoring. Not the best on the offensive side. Great for rebounding. 10 rebounds. Led the team in rebounds. That's what you want. That's huge for them. That's huge. A huge thing for them. For him to get 10 rebounds. Yes, he did 1 more for 4 for 3-pointers, 2 for 5 from field goals. He had no turnovers. That's something to look at. Morris Sr., 6 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He got shut down. That kind of was trash. 21 minutes, 3 for 11, 0 for 5 for 3. Kind of was really bad. And then you go to Reggie Jackson, 24 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, but 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers. That's a big thing right there. Big thing right there. 5 turnovers. That's 10 points. They did good on turnover department. But Reggie Jackson, that's 10 points right there. You gave up in a way. You didn't give up 10 points because I'm going to say you gave up like 5 points. Say. But then you go to Paul George, 34 points, 2 steals, 1 block, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 10 for 26 for field goals. You didn't perform amazingly. Yes, 7 for 15 for 3-pointers, that's pretty good. But you only made 3 more field goals that were 2-pointers. It looks like. Just doesn't. 34 points from your start, as you've seen from other ones, is not enough. You need to get like 40 if you want. And you need to get better. You got to get more rebounds. You got to get more assists. I would have been okay if you had, say, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 steals. I'm okay with that. You cannot have 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. You can't. You need to do more for your team. You need to perform better. Come on. You did it great against the Jazz. Now I want you to step up again. Terrence Mann, great shooting day. 3 for 4, 3 for 3 for 3-pointers. 9 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 4 fouls though. I know you're young. You got time to develop, but come on. After that performance you did, I expected a lot more. Better performance. Now we go to DeMarcus Cousins. You got 11 points for DeMarcus Cousins. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 5 fouls in 13 minutes. He had 5 fouls. In 13 minutes. That's awesome. I love DeMarcus Cousins. We all do love DeMarcus Cousins. Now we go to Zubac, 9 points, 1. Oh my bad, I was over. Or 3 rebounds. You gotta get more rebounds, Zubac. If you're a big man, you gotta get more rebounds. Come on, Zubac. You're better than that. You gotta get much more bigger. If you're that big of a man, Zubac, you gotta get a little bit more rebounds. Come on. Now we go to Rajon Rondo, 8 points, 7 assists, 1 steal, 3 rebounds. Did I not tell you guys that they needed to get Rondo playing some more? And look at what's happening. 7 assists. You need that. Honestly, I think they should start Rondo. Honestly. Yes, they got Reggie Jackson. Keep Reggie Jackson in the starting lineup. Honestly. In a way, take I'm trying to think, because you have the Suns. When CP3 comes back, okay. So when CP3 comes back, start Rondo and put him on CP3. Rondo knows how to guard CP3. Rondo is a great defensive player. Put him on CP3. You're going to have a great battle there between those two, honestly, I think. I think that would be a great battle right there if you have to play Rondo, though, because look at that, 7 assists, though. 8 points for you. Give you 3 rebounds. Great game for him. They don't give Rondo more. They need to give Rondo much more respect. Now we go to the Suns. Jamison Crowder, 13 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. 5 for 10 for field goals, 3 for 7 for 3-pointers. Did what he had to do. He could have did a little bit more for the assist department or the rebound department, being the power forward. Could have did a little bit more. Really could have. Honestly, how many fouls did... Wow, they barely shot. They literally only had 9 free throws, you guys. The Suns. That's actually surprising. But Jamison Crowder, 13 points. Not the best for other stats. 2 assists. Kind of could have got a little bit better. Could have been. But, hey, he delivered. He did do good defense. McCall Bridges, 14 points, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 2 assists, 1 rebound. Could have did a little bit more on the rebound department. Really could have. You had no turnovers, though. So, okay. 2 blocks, 1 steal, 2 assists, 1 rebound. I mean, the 2 assists and the 1 block or the 1 rebound, you got to do a lot better. You got to get more assists. Your team needs some more assists. Needs more rebounds. Yes, you had 14 points. And you had 2 blocks and 1 steal. Hey, that's good. But that's kind of disappointing. Those 2 right there. You got to do a little bit better in that department. Both of them. Come on. Then you got DeAndre Ayton, 20 points, 2 assists, 9 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds. Hey. Yes, he didn't get a block. Yes, he didn't hit double digits for rebounds. But for Ayton, that is a great game for him. 20 points, second on the team in points. Great game. We have Cameron Payne, 11 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 9 assists, 3 rebounds. Honestly, I'm not mad at that stat line. I'm not going to say nothing about it. That's a pretty dang good stat line right there. That is a really good stat line for Cameron Payne. 9 assists, he stepped up. He stepped up for that PG3. With Chris Paul out, he stepped up. CP3's out. Well, he had somebody step up. Give him more assists. 9 assists. Second in the team in assists in this game. Great game for him. Devin Booker, you already know he balled out. 40 points, 11 assists, 13 rebounds. He had a triple-double, you guys. 13 rebounds, you guys. 13. Not 10. Not 12. 13 rebounds. Wow. What a game for him. That's an amazing thing for Devin Booker. I mean, put some respect on that man. Then we go to the bench. We have, what is your first name? Cameron Johnson, 12 points, 2 steals, 4 rebounds. Great game off the bench to deliver. Wow. Suns take game 1 of the series. Huge right there. Now we go to the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers in a game 7, you guys. Game 7. Will the Hawks surprise the world and beat the number 1 team? And will both number 1 teams be going down to, I believe, are the Hawks the 5 seed? And the Clippers are the 5 seed, right? So both number 1 teams go down to the number 5 seed. The Hawks did it. They didn't just do it. They kind of dominated this whole game. The only time they didn't have the lead was at the end of the first quarter. They were down by 3. They went into half up by 2. They went into the end of the third up by 5. They won 103-96. The Hawks pull off the upset of the year. Upset of the NBA. This is bigger than the Clippers beating the Jazz in a way, because 76ers were the favorite all year to move on, to win the whole thing. But now look at, they're eliminated by the Hawks. Eliminate them, and then just eliminate them. They kind of embarrassed them. What a game for the Hawks. John Collins, 14 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist. You guys, he had 16 rebounds. 16 rebounds. He had more rebounds than he had points, you guys. I just noticed that. Wow. Clint Capella, 13 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 6 rebounds. Yes, he's their big man. He is their big man. But 6 rebounds pretty good when you have a man, John Collins, scoring, getting 16 rebounds. This is awesome. I bet I was looking at something. Now you go to Trae Young. Trae Young did not do good. Didn't do great. 21 points. 21 points. 5 for 20. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that stat line. 5 for 23, you guys. 2 for 11. But know where he made his thing count? 9 for 11 for free throws. 10 assists. He had 6 turnovers, so he wasn't doing good. He did not have a game that he had. He had 6 turnovers, you guys. 5 for 23. But the scary thing is, though, the Hawks still won. The Hawks still beat the 76ers. They balled out as a team. That's when you know it's a team victory. When your star player had 6 turnovers, only 21 points. Yes, 21 points is a lot of points. But for Trae Young, what he's been doing, he could have had a lot more. He should have had a lot more. 2 for 11 for 3-pointers. 5 for 23 for field goals. Could have did a lot more. But they won as a team. They were a team. They played as a team. Bogdanovich did terrible too. 4 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. That's not good for him. He has to do a lot more. But his teammates around him played out. They balled out. Herter literally was their knight in shining armor yesterday. 27 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. 27 points, you guys. 27 points for Herter. 10 for 18 for field goals. 2 for 4 for 3-pointers. 5 for 7 for free throws. Kevin Herter, I believe his first name's Kevin Herter, right? Yeah, Kevin Herter. Hey, my name's Kevin, but I spell it differently. Kevin Herter was the Hawks' savior in a way. 5 for 7 for free throws. And the thing, too, is what came down to it was shooting. Free throws. Ben Simmons. We'll get into him in a minute. We got a lot to talk about Ben Simmons. But yeah, Herter, that's a great game, honestly. As a team, then you got Gallinari coming off the bench with 17 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. Off the bench, you guys. Off the bench. That's what you need right there from your bench player. That's an amazing stat line for him. Amazing stat line for them. This team, the Hawks, the thing is, though, okay, Young cannot shoot great. He can have a bad day. He had 10 assists, though. He led his team with assists. He realized that he could not. He was having a bad shooting day. He kept shooting though, like every shooter does. He had 21 points. That's a great. 21 points is good, but knowing him, he could have allowed a lot more. But he had 10 assists, so he performed in other things that he could do. He did other stuff to help his team win. He set players up. He did stuff to get them. Great win for them. Honestly, like, something that most people won't realize is that's a huge thing for them. They did not win with their star players shooting the best, having the best game. He did not have a good game, honestly, but the team still won. That's when you know your team is good and that they are a team. Now let's go to the 76ers. We got Tobias Harris. Literally, sorry, I was just looking at something. Tobias Harris, 24 points, 2 steals, 4 assists, 14 rebounds. They did great rebounding. Literally amazing. Hold up. Who had the most rebounds? 16 rebounds for John Collins. And I was the only one to hit double digits for rebounds for them, for the Hawks. Harris and Embiid both hit double digits for rebounds. But Harris, amazing job on the game, but didn't do the best shooting. 8 for 24 field goals. Not the best. But 24 points. He gave everything he had. Then we'll go to Embiid and Simmons last. We got Seth Curry, 16 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 6 for 10 for field goals, 3 for 5 for three-pointers. He played his game. He did what he had to do. Could he have had a little bit more assists and stuff like that? Yes. But he got 16 points. He delivered what he did. He did great shooting. So we'll take that from him. Then we got Korkmaz, 5 points. 2 for 6 for free goal. He did not do good. Then we got Dwight Howard off the bench. In 7 minutes, 1 block, 3 rebounds. Great game for him. He did what he had to do. Kind of did terrible for field goals, but hey, he did what he had to do. Maxey didn't perform, honestly. 2 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. Need more from you, bro. And you got Thibault. He came off the bench. 8 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 5 rebounds. He did what he had to do. That's amazing for him. Now we go to Embiid and Simmons. Let's go with Embiid first. Joel Embiid played his heart out. 31 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 assists, 11 rebounds. But something that you guys know I'm going to talk about. 8 turnovers, you guys. 8. Not 4, not 3, not 5, not 6. 8. That's 16 points if you count if they're all twos and say they all go in. That's 16 points. Your star player, yes, I know he's not 100%. I know that. But your star player cannot be having 8 turnovers. Yes, he's the big man. It doesn't matter. 8 turnovers? Okay. Let me go up to the big man up here. Clint Capella, 0. John Collins, 2. Yes, Trae Young is the star on the team, and he had 6 turnovers. Okay. I get that. But Embiid, you were basically the MVP, going to be the MVP, and you did get injured this year. But you were the MVP all year. Everyone was saying it until you got injured. But stuff like, yes, I know that you're injured right now. But 8 turnovers, no, you cannot do that. You cannot have that. From your big man, your star player, you cannot have 8 turnovers. That's sad. It's embarrassing. You got Ben Simmons with 5 points. Turnover. It's a turnover is when they give the ball up. So like they have the ball on the offensive, like they're on offense, and they either throw the ball away, they get the ball stolen, they get blocked. They give the ball to the other team in some way without the other person knowing. Like, or they know. It's not. Okay, let me just go like this for you. This is better for you because it's better to explain. Here you go. Yeah, see? This is when it occurs when a team loses possession of the ball to the opposing team before the player takes a shot or at their team's basket. Ball stolen, stepping out of bounds, having a pass intercepted, committing a violation. Yeah. Alright, just like that. And as a big man, as their star, yeah. You don't. Why are you doing it in parentheses, Nick? But yeah, like it's just the fact of your big man cannot be doing that. I just can't. He did 31 points. He balled out. He gave everything he had. But 8 turnovers though is a huge thing. Now we go to Ben Simmons. We got Ben Simmons. Damn. Let's see how it is. Not bad. Ben Simmons, 5 points. Okay, yeah. 13 assists. He did great in that category. Great for him. 8 rebounds. 13 assists. Oh, yeah. Woo. Ben, you're the point guard. You are 6'11". They compared you to Magic Johnson. You have the same build as Magic Johnson. You play the same position as Magic Johnson. Yes, Magic had 13 points. He would have 13 assists. Yes, he would. But he would shoot. He would perform better than you are. You are disappointment, honestly, this year. You are so like Magic said this morning. Magic was on Get Up this morning on ESPN. He said Sixers trading Simmons would be good for both parties. He's not wrong. Ben Simmons cannot play for the 76ers no more. That relationship has to end. Ben needs a new scenery. Ben needs to get in this whole off season. Ben needs to be waking up every single day, going to shoot. Shooting, no defense, nothing else. Just shooting. Free throws. 3-pointers. Baseline J. Everything. Shooting. Because he sucks for shooting. He sucks. He sucks. Yes, you can get 13 assists. You can get 8 rebounds. Well, okay. I'll give you that. You have 5 points. 5 points. You're bad. You're just bad at this point, Simmons. It's embarrassing. Like, you need to do a lot better than most people and everyone knows it and you know it. You're not performing what they want you for. You were the what pick were you? Let me see. What pick were you? You were the number 1 pick in 2016. In your last 3 games against the Hawks, you literally 8 points, 6 points, 5 points. In the regular season, you averaged 14.3 points. Literally, you can do this. Ben Simmons just 1 minute. I want to hold up. In your career, you've had 15.9 points a game. It's not bad. But when you're number 1 pick, let me think. Who else is a number 1 pick? Let's go to DeAndre Ayton, okay? Okay, DeAndre Ayton. He was the number 1 pick too. He was the number 1 pick in 2018. 16 points a game. Not that much of a difference. Okay. But look what he's been doing with points. 20 points, 12 points, 10 points. Regular season 14.2. but he's stepping up when the times matter. Simmons, you crumble lately. You're crumbling, and it's embarrassing as a fan of sports to watch. Simmons, you need to just go shoot at your house or do something. But now let's get off of that and all that negative talk about Ben Simmons, because he just needs a new scenery. And let's talk about something. Let's talk about something that it's going to be a great thing to talk about. Let's talk about baseball. Let's talk about MLB. Let's discuss something real quick, because I want to know what you guys think. Hold up. Let me go like this. No, hold up. Let me go like this. So we're going to pull up something that has been going around the internet right now, and that's been the biggest question about MLB. So I'm going into my Instagram because I did post it. Hold on a minute, let me get to it. So this was a little bit ago. It's not right now. I posted this June 11th, so it's been 10 days. So everything, like, there is stuff that's changed. And I will look at this. I will find the new one. So this is the MVP battle for the American League. Shohei Ohtani, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Okay, so this was 10 days ago. Now let's see what their stats are right now. Let's go to the stats. What is going on? And this is one of those conversations I want to know you guys' opinion. So please talk to me in this chat, because I want to see what you guys think. All right. How do I compare? I want to compare some stats. Okay, let me just go like this then. Click on you. Can I compare anything? Nope. Okay. So I have to go like this. Okay. So, let me go back. Let me get to the stats. Shohei. Okay. So let's get into this. Let's get into this conversation for MVP they're saying for right now. Shohei is an amazing athlete. You guys, he's amazing. He can do both sides. He can pitch and he can hit. He can do both. It's amazing. It's an amazing thing right there, okay, you guys? It is. He's 3 for 1 this year on the year, doing what he's got to do for pitching. 2.7 ERA, 10 games pitched, 10 games started, 73 strikeouts. I mean, he's doing good. He's doing great for pitching. He is. He really is. Is they just going to put him as a pitcher? I want to see his batting. There we go. Batting. Okay. This is what I really care about. Batting. Ooh, I gotta take a piss. Okay. Let's get into 2021. Okay. So, you guys, here we go. Here's 67 games. And let me go to Vlad. Let me go down for Vlad, so you guys see the same thing. So, right here. This is what we're looking at. Right here. Right here. This one right here. You guys can see. So, 70 games to 67 games played. At bats, 252 to 239. Hits or runs, Vlad has 54 runs. Ohtani has 48. Okay, so pretty close right there. Hits, Vlad Guerrero Jr. has 85 hits. Ohtani has 65. So that's 20 difference right there. That's a big difference right there. Total bases, which means like how many like bases he's been on. So like, okay, he got into first, that's one base. Got in second, that's another base. You know what I mean? So 169. Ohtani 155. Okay, that's only a 14 base difference. That's pretty close. 15 doubles for Ohtani. Okay, so this is where I tell you. Okay, 15. So Ohtani, you see him. Okay, he's skinny. He is skinny. He's 6'4", 210. He's got some decent speed. Okay. So, if you're just joining us, we are talking about. Let me put this. We're talking about AL MVP battle. There we go. That's what we're talking about right now. Be free. We're looking at the stats right now of Ohtani and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And just tell me what you guys are thinking. And if you have any questions, Nick, you already know, ask if you have any questions. And everyone else has any questions, talk to me. Ask me what is the total basis. Like, I'm trying to explain to you so you guys know. But doubles. So now you've seen Ohtani. He's 6'4", 210. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., look at this man. He's 6'2", 250. This man is not a speed demon. Okay? So take that into consideration when we're looking at doubles and all that stuff. So 13 doubles, 15 doubles for Ohtani, 13 doubles for Guerrero. For that, his size, that is huge. He can move for a big man, but that's a huge thing. 13 doubles, 1 triple, 3 triples for Ohtani. Okay, that's a good 3 triples is great. 23 home runs for Ohtani. 23 home runs for Guerrero. Tied in that battle, and that aspect, great right there. Amazing right there. Okay, now RBIs. Means runs batted in. So, like, and there's a guy on, like, say they score a run, they hit the ball and they get a run in. That's what an RBI is. Vlad has 59. Ohtani has 54. Okay, 5 difference there. That's pretty close. Okay, let's go to walks. Okay, it says based on balls, but it's just a walk. Like, so walk is when the pitcher throws 4 balls to you. 43 to 29. Okay. Strikeouts. 50 strikeouts for Vlad. 78 strikeouts for Ohtani. That's a huge thing to me. 50 strikeouts. 50 strikeouts. Okay, you can be like, oh, well, he's taking less. Or Ohtani's taking 239 at-bats. And Vlad's at 252. So, yeah. But that hurts your argument. Because think about that. So, that means 200. So, if you minus 50 strikeouts for him, it means 202 times he's at-bats this year. 202 times that he's been up to bat. Like, out of the bats of the 252. He's made contact and put the ball in play 202 times. He's gotten out. Every single one wasn't a hit, but he didn't strike out in 202 at bats so far. Ohtani struck out 78 times in less. Yes, okay, yeah, less at bats, but that should mean less strikeouts. It should be the opposite. Vlad should have 78 strikeouts, and he should have 50. Stolen bases. 2 stolen bases for Vlad and 10 for Ohtani. Well, if Ohtani isn't winning in that, there's a problem. Then let's go to batting average. 272. 337. I don't know about you, but that's a huge difference. Okay, yes, he hasn't got at bats, this and that. But that means it should be much more impressive for Vlad because he's had more at bats. He's had more. Yes, Ohtani in 10 days, his batting average has gone up 10. 0.10. It's gone up because it was at 262 June 11th. Okay, now it's at 272. Okay. He's gotten 10 RBIs in the last 10 days. Okay, that's an RBI day. Good for him. That's good. Okay, now let's see what on-base percentage. OPS. What does OPS mean again? Yeah, and then what's this? I don't know what that means. Oh, it means, okay, so when someone's on base. I have no clue what on base. If you know, if you're in this, if you're like on the live, and you know, Josh, if you're on this, tell me what that is. Oh, please. And then we got 357 on base percentage. That means like how many times he's gone on base. And that's a 357 right there for Ohtani. 440 for Vlad. Slugging for Vlad is 6.6 or 671, 649 for Ohtani. On base slugging 1.111. For Vlad, 1.005. The things is that Vlad is 10 times better with stats. He's doing so much better. Everyone is talking about Ohtani. No. Put some respect on Vlad. Yes, okay, Vlad's not, he doesn't pitch both, like Ohtani does. What? Ohtani, yes, he does pitch. Yes, he does what he's got to do. Yes, he's impressive. He is an amazing person. He's an amazing person to watch. He's an amazing athlete. He is. But he's not doing what he can do with that. The batting average is just .377 for Vlad. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say. His batting average is going up still. In 10 days ago, he was at 330. He's at 337 now. He's doing what he's got to do. He's doing great. Put some respect on for Vlad. It's kind of annoying at this point. I mean, who do you guys think should, after seeing all those numbers and stats, who should get the MVP so far? Season's not done. Yes, it's not done. We still have time. We still have a good amount of games to be played. But what do you guys think? Ooh. What do you guys think? Also, I'm checking something real quick, so I'm making myself bigger. So I want to see something real quick. Boop. Okay. So let me know in the chat what you guys think, because you've seen all the numbers and all that stuff. So do you guys really think that it should be... I just want to see if the All-Star has been changed. If there's anything for the All-Star. Let me know in the chat if you guys want, who you guys want to say Vlad. So VLA. So this let me make this smaller so you can see now. And also, I would like to say too that Vlad Guerrero, or that Ohtani will be competing in this year's MLB home run derby, which is a really cool thing to see, and I hope that we get. That's a good thing, but that's not a good thing because usually that messes up your swing. Because you're just aiming for home runs. So, we have to wait and see now what that does to him. But in the chat, just put put Vlad, just so this, what I'm highlighting, VLAD for Vlad, and then, or just put SO for Ohtani. But let's get into the scores, and then we will be done for today. Let's go through these quickly, you guys. Okay. Dang, okay. At least someone else agrees with me. That's 2 for Vlad. Let's go. Now, 1 minute. 10 more minutes probably, you guys, and then, yeah, 10 more minutes, I think, you guys, then we'll be pretty much, I'm hoping to be done in 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. Let's get it going. So we got the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Baltimore Orioles, and the Toronto Blue Jays beat the Baltimore Orioles, and now the Blue Jays are 500 again. They are 35-35, and wow. What a series for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have been down a lot in this series, and they have come back. Literally in the 9th inning, I think it was Saturday, they were down 6, and they came back, and they won. Now we go to the Boston Red Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. The Kansas City Royals beat the Boston Red Sox 7-3. I feel like lately the Red Sox are kind of maybe in a little bit of a slump. And like in a little bit of a rut. I feel like they're in like this win one, lose one stage right now, and it's kind of not good. I think they gotta get out of this hardcore. It's gonna end up being bad in the long run. They gotta get back onto their streak of doing decent. They gotta get back onto that streak of doing what they gotta do. And then we got the Cleveland Indians going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pittsburgh Pirates lose to the Cleveland Indians 2-1. But the Pittsburgh Pirates did out-hit the Indians. That's a positive if you're an Indians fan or a Pirates fan because you have nothing else going for you. Also, I'm not trying to put salt in the wound anymore, Orioles fans, but the Pittsburgh Pirates have a better record than you guys. Not putting salt in the wound, but Pittsburgh Pirates. Sorry, I had to say it because I just saw it, and that's sad. The Washington Nationals went up against the New York Mets, and Schwarber keeps it going. Hits 3 home runs. He's hit 5 in the last 2. Schwarber is on fire, you guys. 5-3 victory for the 5-3 victory or 5-2. I cannot speak right now. For the Nationals. What a game for the Nationals. What a game for. Right now it's Schwarber that is leading them to victory. He was literally 3 for 4. And he had 3 home runs. In the last 5, he tied a Major League World Record with 5 in the last 2 games for home runs. I don't know about you, but that's awesome. Now we got the Oakland A's going up against the New York Yankees. New York Yankees beat the Oakland Athletics, or A's, 2-1. And another triple play by the Yankees. A triple play is when you get there's 3 outs in every inning. Every inning, half inning, there's 3 outs. Triple play, like a double play is 2 outs. Triple play is 3 outs. And it's rare. The Yankees already have 3 this year. 3. And I believe they had 1 literally earlier in the week, last week. So, that's 2 in literally a week, 2 weeks, a week stand. They've had 10 days, say. They've had 2 triple plays. Wow. The Yankees beat the A's. That's a huge win for the Yankees. And now we go to the White Sox going up against the Houston Astros. And the Houston Astros are just destroying the White Sox. I mean, wow. The Astros put a number on Keuchel. Keuchel is having a great year so far. They put up 6 runs on Keuchel. How many innings did Keuchel pitch? Wow. The Astros, they are on a streak right now of just dominating. It's scary right now. They are just the White Sox they were just competing with the Rays. And now look at what's happening to them. They're getting destroyed. Then we have a doubleheader. The first game of the doubleheader, we have the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves lose. Wow. 9-1. Rainwright for the Cardinals pitches a 3-hitter against the Braves. But, hey, there was a home run and there was a milestone for Ronald Acuna Jr. He had the only run for them was by a home run by him. I believe it was this game. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was. And it was his 100th home run in his career. Huge milestone for him. And how old is he? How old is Ronald Acuna Jr.? How old is he? He's 23 years old. And he's already got 100 home runs. And he's 23. Wow. That is amazing. Yeah. The Cardinals take game 1 of the doubleheader, and we will see down later we'll see sooner and later who won game 2. And we have the Miami Marlins going up against the Chicago Cubs. The Chicago Cubs pull out another low scoring. The Cubs are very low scoring this year, and they beat the Marlins 2-0. Huge win for the Cubs again. Cubs are really, I feel like the Cubs pitching is very underrated. Their bullpen, their starter, they are not allowing a lot of runs. It's a low-scoring game when you play against the Cubs. Then you have the Minnesota Twins going up against the Texas Rangers. The Minnesota Twins win their 4th in a row, and the Texans are back to a 6-game losing streak. What a game for the Twins. And then we have the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies have been pretty decent. We had the Milwaukee Brewers beating the Colorado Rockies 7-6. Good for the Brewers. Great win for them. And then we got the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the San Francisco Giants. And the San Francisco Giants bats are alive. 11-2 game victory for the Giants. Wow. What a game. Wilmer Flores had 4 hits. And 2 of San Francisco's 4 home runs. Great game for him. Then we go to the Detroit Tigers going up against the Los Angeles Angels. The Detroit Tigers beat the Los Angeles Angels 5-3. And Ohtani hits his 23rd home run. And this did go to extra innings, though. They went to the 10th inning. So good for the Tigers. Great win for them. And now we go to the Cincinnati Reds going up against the San Diego Padres. The San Diego Padres complete the 4-game sweep against the Cincinnati Reds, beating the Cincinnati Reds 3-2 without, remember, Tatis is out right now with the shoulder injury. So that is a big thing right there. So great win for the Padres. They need to get out of their skid, and they kind of are now. 4 in a row for them. Great for them. And the Petco Park in San Diego is at full capacity. Full stands. Let's go. We have the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Arizona Diamondbacks 9-8, and that moves the Dodgers send the D-backs to the 17th straight loss. D-backs, you are just terrible. Then you have the Tampa Bay Rays the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Seattle Mariners, and the Seattle Mariners walk off on a home run grand slam in the 10th inning by Shed Long Jr. First ever grand slam for him, and there was 2 outs in the 10th inning, and he hits a grand slam. Great for the Mariners. Great win for them. So proud of the Mariners for actually, they have a winning record. They're above 500, you guys, by 2 games. Let's go. Then we have the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Atlanta Braves in their game 2 of their doubleheader. And the Atlanta Braves this time take game 2, 1-0. And is this the game that Acuna? Yes, this is the game. Not the first game he didn't hit the home run. This game he hit the home run. He was 1 for 2 with the home run. And he hit his 100th home run of his career. Great for him. Now let's look at the standings real quickly. Tomorrow, you guys, we probably look at the injuries. So we have the Boston Red Sox in first place by a half a game over the Tampa Bay Rays. Huge for the Boston Red Sox. Great for them, honestly. And let's go. We got Tampa Bay Rays 4 games up of the Yankees in second place. The Yankees are 4.5 games now back from first place. The Yankees are on the move. And we got the Toronto Blue Jays Toronto Blue Jays are 7 games back from the Red Sox in first place. And the Baltimore Orioles are 19.5 games back. They aren't 20 no more, so that is a positive. They are... Okay. They have the Baltimore Orioles they are only 19.5 now back. They used to be 20. It's not bad. Now we got the Chicago White Sox with a 2.5 game lead over the Indians. The Indians are coming back. They were at 4.5 games, but now they're at 2.5 games back. The White Sox are on a 4-game losing streak. In this division, hey, I did say that I thought the Cubs or the White Sox had this division easily. Well, I could be wrong. Maybe I am very wrong. Oops. But now we go to the Kansas City Royals. They are 10 games back from the White Sox. Still not good right there. 12.5 games for the Twins and 13 games for the Tigers. And then we have the Astros and the Athletics tied for the number 1, tied for first in the American League West. The Astros are on a 7-game win streak, and the A's are on a 2-game losing streak to the Yankees. The Yankees have beaten them back-to-back games. The Seattle Mariners are 6.5 games back from the A's and the Astros for first place, and they're on a 4-game winning streak. Mariners are turning their stuff around. Now we have the Los Angeles Angels, 7.5 games back from the A's and the Astros for first place, and a game back from the Mariners. And the Angels and the Mariners are going to be battling, I believe, this whole year. And I'm so excited. I hope that they both catch up to the A's and the Astros and make this division an amazing division, because it is amazing for both those teams. They are both very good teams. I feel like those 4 teams, 2 of them, I believe the Astros and the Athletics or the A's and the Astros are very good. They are really good teams. But I feel like the Mariners are a little bit underrated. They're young. They're very young. The Angels, they have a great team, but they just don't have health. That's their problem. And now we go to the National League East. We have the New York Mets going up against New York Mets, 4 games above the Phillies for first place, and they are 5 games above the Braves, who are in third place. The Braves are now tied with the Nationals for third place, and the Marlins have fallen 8 games back and 3 games back of the Nationals. Then we go to the National League Central. The Brewers and the Cubs are still tied, you guys. And the Reds and the Cardinals are tied too. So this whole division is just basically tied. Wow. Now we go to the division that is... Wow. The Giants are still in first place. But for how much longer? The Dodgers are 1.5 games back. And are 8-2 in their last 10. Padres have fallen to 5 games back behind the Giants and are 4.5, or I think that's 4.5 or 3.5 games back from the Dodgers now. The Padres went into a major skid. They're coming out of it now, though. They're 4-game win streak. They're on a 4-game win streak, so good for them. The Diamondbacks, or the D-backs, whatever you want to call them, are on a win. Are 26.5 games back from the Giants in first place. They're on a 17-game losing streak. That's not good. So now let's just go like this, as I want to see. Let's see. Oops, I got to get off of the Angels. Phooey. 1 minute. Sorry for the inconvenience. I want to see the stat. We're going to see who the stat leaders are. And also, there's some news about the Rays. The Rays are bringing up the top prospect in MLB, Wander Franco. The top prospect in baseball is making his long-awaited debut in MLB Tuesday, which is tomorrow. So, cannot wait. I'm so excited to see that. Hope that's on TV. And I hope you guys are, because that's going to be something to look out for. And we are almost done. Let's get the home runs. So let's see the home runs. Ohtani and Guerrero are tied. What the heck? Go back up. 1 minute. Ohtani and Guerrero are tied for first place for home runs with 23. Wow. What a race right now we got. We got Tatis. Tatis is out with the shoulder problem. I think his shoulder popped out again. I don't know. They got to fix that. They really do, because he's been with that shoulder problem for a good amount of time, and he's got to fix that now, because it's starting to get in the way. He's got 22 home runs, though, for Tatis, and Matt Olson's got 20 in third place, technically, because first is tied. So in third place, technically, Olson is with 20 home runs, and Acuna is in fourth all by himself with 19. We have a long tie. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players tied for fifth place. Technically sixth if you're looking at this. Rafael Devers, Adolis Garcia, Salvador Perez, Kyle Schwarber, Marcus Semien, Jared Walsh, all tied with 18 home runs. So this is just a battle. We have Ohtani, that a couple of days ago, like 4 days ago or 5 days ago, was down here with 18, 19 home runs, and now he's up there with 23 home runs. We are in for a treat this year, and it is amazing to see. And I am so excited to watch this happen, because it is an amazing year for baseball. So much is going to happen, so much, and I cannot wait. And honestly, that is our show for today. I know it was a little bit long. Sorry about the other one. We had to end early. I had to go handle some business. I'm sorry. But, hey, we'll be back tomorrow. It won't be as long. Remember I said it won't be as long for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays until only reason later in the year will be long. Like when football starts off, Thursdays will be a little bit longer. Okay? So, till tomorrow, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And see ya tomorrow. Peace!